One of the sad things in medicine today for private primary care practice, in fact, one of the things that drives me, in fact, if you go to my, talk to my Harvard speech that I gave at the Wharton School of Business, it addresses this, but one of the sad things today is whether we like it from an economic point of view, for the average normal primary care practice doctor to make it on his own is becoming more and more difficult. It's become harder and harder for multiple reasons. Number one, the economies of scale. Number two, the economies of macro and of insurance issues. And number three, the economies of essentially staffing and the business part of medicine. It's much easier to do in a group. And we all know what's happening. You know, private primary care is dying in this country. And what's happening, that they have to join clinics, they sell out and do other things other than medicine, primary care. We are losing primary care doctors at a phenomenal rate because of this. What's neat about the DPC model, and especially the franchise model that we've made for the practice, that is eliminated because now the doctor can do financially very, very well. I mean, you have 1,100 patients or 1,000 patients paying you for your fee every month with markedly decreased costs, with markedly decreased work, no paperwork, no billing department. This is a way to save primary care. Now, I had this summer I was a gentleman from Texas that came and talked to me, and he was interested in our model. He's actually a congressman from Texas, all right? And he said, Dr. Mensick, he said, I love what you're saying, but here's your problem with your model. He said, you know what? He said, the average patient doctor ratio is between 2,500 and 4,500 patients on their panel. That's what you need to see to keep your doors open to make any money. He said, you have only 1,100 patients. It's going to make the patient-doctor ratio of the amount of primary care doctors even worse. And this is what I told him. I said, sir, you're making a mistake. We do not have a shortage of primary care doctors today. We have a shortage of primary care doctors that are paid enough, as well as a specialist, to go into primary care medicine. Because once you do a DPC model like we've done and perfected, so that you're going to make just as much or more than a specialist, within 4 or 5 years, everybody's going to want to go into primary care because you got a better lifestyle, just as much money. The shortage is over. It's not a shortage of primary care doctors. It's a shortage of primary care doctors that are paid enough. And that's what we're missing in this whole discussion.